Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Apologize. Technical difficulty. Listen, don't play copyrighted music no longer on your live because Facebook just shut me down. It's just say, you know what? Oh, you're gonna play this morning. See how that works. Sam said she was commenting. I couldn't even see her comments. My joke.
Richard's like, what's going on today?
15 to like 1. It's like, you want to check, see if this, I'll show you if it works. So, all right, let's go. Yes, we are back, Lisa.
Bless you, Richard. Bless you, sir.
Yes, indeed.
You know, there's always time for dad jokes, but I don't want to run anybody off too soon.
Let everybody come on in first. Let everybody come on in.
I gotta get. I need a good audience to call me ridiculous.
All right. Let's see. All right. So make sure you share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. I appreciate you guys for being a part of what we do, and all of the fooleriness and craziness that happens here. So, Pastor, what's happening in the news before we get to the dad joke? Because I feel it. I know you're brimming over. What's on your mind? What's up, Jeff? Yeah.
I find it interesting that the president of China, President Xi, now has his military practicing and flying fighter jets in over the territories of Taiwan.
Right.
Since Taiwan? Yeah, since we had our political presence against their will. It's kind of like two young people who are getting in a fight. They act like they want to fight, but they don't really want to fight. Right?
I got
you. So they stand against each other, tapping each other's shoulder.
Right.
Right? Step over this line. That's what President Xi is doing right now. Like, he don't really want to fight, but he just wants to show some force.
Right.
To make sure you understand you're playing with with a dangerous enemy right now.
Right.
And so the expectation is that Taiwan will sit back and shrivel up because they've got planes flying in their airspace.
Right.
But it makes no sense to me. Like, who in the world in their right mind? Oh, I said in their right mind. That was it. Right? Like, you think about Putin, you think about President Xi, you think about all these people who are nuclear powerhouses, and you're threatening war. Like, you want to be responsible for destroying your entire country or any other country.
Right.
And somehow there's some type of economic gain. You think about Ukraine right now. What is Ukraine good for right now? Development.
Yeah.
Because it won't be a city for another 50 years.
Right.
Because you've pummeled it. You've destroyed it.
Right. Hey, Deborah, good morning.
And all the people that you want to rule, you've run out of the country. So that kind of stuff is weird to me. But it validates the fact that it's the enemy. It's the devil. Because it just doesn't make sense. Why would it, knowing how destructive nuclear weapons are, why would you be playing around? Why would you even be having that conversation?
Well, okay,
it's like, why are you provoking conflict?
It's like you said, it's the all of the country. They're like gangs. Let's call it what it is. Each country, they're kind of like gangs, and the United States got one of the bigger gangs, and they're going over to talk to those three guys over there that are they used to be part of the crew. They keep claiming them like, you're not really here, but you can't go nowhere else.
Right.
And Taiwan is, and China's over like, oh, is that what we gonna do? Y'all just gonna go over there?
So you just gonna come over to my cousin's house knowing I told you.
Right. Like, is that what we gonna do?
That's okay. All right. Fly over their heads.
Right.
Fly over their heads.
Just drive by slow. Just drive by the house real slow.
Don't hit them, but let them see the rockets.
Right.
What?
Right.
And then like what Richard says, although he says that's because China feels Taiwan is its territory,
right?
And Taiwan is officially recognized by USA. And here's the other thing: China feels like Taiwan is its territory. What does it mean that Taiwan is recognized by USA? Oh, I get it. They're like the little brother. They got a USA patch, so you can't mess with it. They're on our team. They're in your country, but they're on our team.
On our team, right? Yeah. Like, right. And then the UN don't, because they're not. UN doesn't. I don't think recognize them as a country.
Yeah, you don't count because you're not part of the UN.
Right.
Ukraine isn't part of it, but yet we seem to be sending weapons over there.
Yeah,
they were on the list to be indoctrinated, but it
finally, I think, because they didn't want to be though, because it was like, because you know what's so funny though, I feel like, and now we're having the conversation. Let's go back to the game. It's kind of like, Pastor, you know, but like, yo, Pastor, I'm telling you, you need to be part of the crew. It's better. Yes, it's gonna be some tariffs. We're gonna work some things out, you know, because it's gonna cost you some. You're like, nah, Chief, I got this, son. And
yeah, but
then
when
something happens, you start calling,
like,
oh, you need help now. You're struggling. I got you. Let me see what I can do.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like, what do I get in return?
Right. That too. You figure out what we're gonna get, because you know it's gonna cost you a little more now that you need help. Before you were good, it wouldn't have cost you as much, but now you need some help.
Yeah.
So
you
call me back with what you're willing to give.
Okay. In 5 years, we're going to be having this negotiation, and I'm going to need you with me on this.
Yeah. Right? You know, that's the worst. The blanket, like, we're going to cover you, but I need you to promise that you got me. That's it. That's it. And you already know, when you go to the U.S., it's like,
at some point, I'm going to need you to return the favor.
Mine anymore. This is not my country anymore.
But here's the thing. Like, if you want to be a part of a gang, like when I was growing up, when I was young and I wanted to be a part of a group like that.
Exactly, Richard.
You didn't just become a part. Right. You had to really want to be a part.
Right.
And you had to get jumped in.
Right.
You had to prospect.
Right. Yep.
I had to ride my motorcycle with a big old white P on the back of my vest that shows I was a prospect. I wasn't in, but I was protected.
Right.
But I still had to cross over.
Right.
Now, what's amazing is the people that you're trying to join get a chance to treat you like absolute dung until you cross over.
Right.
I'm like, come on, man.
Right.
Nah.
Right.
Y'all not doing any of that. Russia, China,
Taiwan,
parts of the UN. So if it doesn't cost you anything to come in, how faithful.
How faithful you gonna be, right?
Okay, that's a whole nother conversation.
All right. MC Breed in the building. Hold on. MC.
Gentlemen, what is the word? Man. Happy Friday, my brothers.
Happy Friday.
Taiwan makes all of our AI, and we will if necessary.
Chips. So yeah, they are our brains. We can't afford to have a war with China.
Well, yeah, because the U.S. stopped making it. We stopped making stuff.
Right. Of course, you know, but you know, there's always a faction in the U.S. waiting for that moment. Like, we've been a little small company for the last 20 years. Ooh, cut it off with China. Cut it off. Like, we ready. Ready. You know, so you could dump a bunch of money into us. Come on now, we ready. You know, we got like 5 employees. We ready. Ready. You know. But yeah, it's true though. Like, Taiwan, we know for the past couple of decades, everything you read was like made in Taiwan. He said, "I'm sorry for my mistake."
What mistake?
Okay. Did you type something in?
Oh, we didn't see the mistake on T.
Nah, you good?
Look, unless we're too dumb to realize you made a mistake.
We'll figure it out. We'll catch up later. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I see.
Oh man, Kaneem.
Yes, sir.
Fired up this Friday. What's going on? What's happening?
Well, I missed out on what y'all was fired up on. I'm really not fired up about nothing, but it feels good that it's Friday. I will say that. Maybe I'm fired up about that. Saturday is tomorrow. How about that?
Come on, you better say it, bro.
Man, and then I got a full slate tomorrow. I got to go to 2 celebrations tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's gonna be interesting.
Celebrate. That's good.
Yeah. One college celebration. One going off to. She is going to Yale University.
Okay.
Yeah.
And another one is my buddy of mine. He got a retirement party tomorrow evening. So
Somebody retiring, man, that's something to celebrate.
Yeah.
Got two of them. So yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Who's going to Yale?
One just getting started in life, and one winding down.
Right.
Yeah. No, they ain't winding down with life. They winding down with work.
Okay, you can look at it that way. One getting started to work, and the other
Look to me like life is just going to a whole nother level.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what it looked like for me tomorrow. What about you, gentlemen? How y'all weekend look, man?
Wait, who's going to Yale? Anybody we know?
I'm not sure. Felicia. If you don't know Felicia Mamone, then you probably don't know that. But her daughter Sydney is going to Yale.
Oh, Sydney. I was wondering if it was Sydney. Yeah, it is Sydney. Okay. Linton them's baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. I'm the only one lost. It's all good. I know the name now though. When you said Linton, I said okay. Now I know them. I don't know the babies.
Mike and the crew and
yes.
Felicia's sister. I mean, Tiffany's sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Putting it all together. It's all together, guys. I got it.
I didn't realize Yale was the final answer because I know she had 100 different options.
Yes. She had a bunch of.
Okay. Yeah. Sydney is
on her celebration.
Uniquely academically
all
gifted.
Of them. All of them actually. Sydney.
Yeah, Mike's daughter.
Skylar. Lou.
Yeah, where's Skylar going?
Albany State.
Albany State. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Congratulations, young people. Wonderful.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Oh, she said she mixed up the text. Okay. Go ahead. And Mike said y'all too smart to see it. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. Appreciate that cover.
Yeah. But I there you forgot the second part of the smart. That's the compound word, smart Alex. Y'all smart Alex couldn't see it.
Now we showing our age putting all them syllables together.
Right.
I mean, them words is dad, trifling. We just went over.
Trifling.
We did have this conversation, right?
So yeah, we really showing our age. Young folk might not let me say this. I don't use them words with my kids.
Like trifling.
Smart Alec,
heifer.
Yeah,
Hussy was another
Hussy. Oh man.
Oh, I ain't heard that in so long. Hussy.
A little hussy.
Oh,
a little hussy over here.
Get on out of here, you little hussy.
Yeah, I ain't heard that. That remind me of the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh man.
Man.
That's way back.
That's going back.
How about the January 6th committee meeting with Trump lawyers? Having a conversation with Trump lawyers. That's a piece of news.
Right.
Oh, you talking about the subpoenas that they got now?
Yeah, but now they've gotten to the point to where they have sat down, the January 6th committee, the prosecutors have sat down with Trump lawyers to have a conversation. Right. So evidently they want to prepare them for something. Yeah. So why would you talk to them unless there's an indictment coming down? Right.
Well, they subpoenaed the Department of Justice, DOJ. They subpoenaed the Cipollone.
Yeah.
And, so, but when he
she said, "Don't bring us out of retirement."
Yeah. When he get to talking, it's gonna be a little different because they got a lot of other White House counsel that they got to speak to.
Yeah.
But that cat right there was in mostly all the meetings.
Right.
But will Cipollone toe the line, or will he come in and really tell what he knows? That's the question.
Oh, I think he ready to let it go. He just needed the nudge.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this. I don't think Trump would do any like jail time or anything.
Oh
like
no,
that.
I don't think that either.
I mean,
I think the
goal.
I think Trump going straight to jail.
But I will say that.
You think he's going to jail?
Man, yeah. Hey, he gonna either go to jail or he gonna die before he get there. But jail gonna be on the horizon.
Nah, he ain't going to jail.
You think really?
I think Donald J. Trump is going to prison.
Going to the pokey.
Wow.
Only reason I don't like because had he not become or whatever president, possibly. But president,
yeah, but see, you missing
even former president.
Hey, they setting the precedence that you almost committed treason,
right?
As
right.
the president of the United States by trying to take over the United States Congress by force.
I got you. I will say, right, house arrest for right. Maybe that house arrest for 20 years. Right. At best, only reason this is his protection is turning around. And I've mentioned this before. If you go shopping to the grocery store, you look at tabloids because you look at them because they up on the newsstand. You can't avoid them. They up on the newsstand. If you ever really paid attention, the one person that has probably not been talked about probably the last 10 years has been Trump. You realize, if you really think about it, realize he has not been on the front of those tabloids for the last 10 years. Because no, listen, they talk about everybody.
Go ahead.
Only because who owns, those tabloids. You get it? You feel what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
But last week, his face, his family crumbling was on the front of the tabloids, which says to me, people are like, oh man, I gotta change allegiances. Like I need to distance myself. Things are changing around for him. That's all I'm saying. But prison, that ain't happening. That I can almost put a guarantee that he ain't going to prison. Like I said,
yeah, I don't.
Now I will say, Kaneem, if prison is like something that's said in public by their lawyers or whatever, yeah, I guarantee that he's probably gonna die. Like he's gonna die before, like maybe right after the verdict is read, somewhere in there, he's gonna die. Unfortunately, not wishing death on him or anything like that, but I think
my challenge to like the notion that he'll actually do jail time. If you think about the number of election deniers, you think about this, the last 48 hours.
Right.
In 4 key swing states, you will have Trump election deniers overseeing the voting.
Yep.
They'll be in charge. Election deniers will be in charge of the voting process.
Mm-hmm.
You have Trump-backed or Trump-endorsed, Trump-supported politicians winning in key swing states. They're winning the GOP nomination over. I'm talking about people who denied, who still believe the presidential election was stolen.
Right.
Are now the GOP nominees.
Right.
For political positions in these 4 key swing states. Right. So Trump's people are getting in office or getting in position to take office. The question is when they're up against the Democratic opponent, who wins?
Right.
But in terms of on the right, the GOP side, you have Trump people outperforming non-election deniers. That's pretty scary. Right. You want to know how to get validation that this nation is twisted? Clearly, whether you like him or not, Joe Biden won the election.
Right.
That's clear.
Right. Yeah.
What's also clear is almost half the nation denies it still today.
Right.
Even behind the threat to Washington on January 6th and people going to prison, these folks still out here talking about the election was stolen. And and now what's interesting is the GOP political candidates that lost the primary are now arguing that the vote has oddities.
Yep. trying to.
The count has oddities, and so now
Right.
they're balking. They're not conceding to their GOP rivals, the Trump-supported rivals.
Right.
They're saying now, what are they going to say now that we're calling for fraud?
Right.
In the
Right.
process,
Everybody's
because they're
jamming up
saying
the
there's
system.
no way this Trump-supported politician
Right.
should beat me in my district.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. How in the world did they beat me? That makes no sense to me. Right. So that's what's going on right now. So this is better than soap operas.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like I say, man, that's all well and good, but when it comes to the Department of Justice and the actual law, Trump then broke the law. You know what I'm saying? So when them attorneys get that in there and they get all the evidence, and they get all, because most of it is video and most of it is audio, so it ain't like it's hearsay. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, yeah, he did that, and all his little dominoes gonna fall right there with him. You know what I'm saying?
Pence would go to jail first.
I think nobody's going to jail too. His little what's the cat name that got the show? He just got turned over by well, I should say convicted by Congress. I forgot what his name was. But anyway, he got convicted by Congress.
They had a
Steve Bannon. That's what it was.
Steve Bannon. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, but what about the guy? Who's the guy who just got who just told he had to pay $4 million to Jones? What's his Alex Jones?
Yeah.
Alex Jones.
For all the lies and the stuff.
Sandy Hook.
For calling it a farce, saying that it was fake, and the parents of the children were actors.
Right.
Yeah. So one family was seeking 150 million, but they got 4.
Right.
But the bottom line is, he got caught.
Right.
In a lie.
Right. Yeah.
TV.
Yo, he said that his lawyer.
Right there, that's where you lied.
His lawyer sent too much information to the other side.
The prosecutor requested specific phone records.
That was hilarious.
And Alex Jones' attorney sent them all Alex Jones' phone history.
Everything.
And so the attorney was like, he looked him right in the face in the courtroom and said, "You lied." Right there. And Alex Jones is sitting there like,
I'd have got up. If I was the lawyer, I'd be like,
I did.
Can I be excused?
Right.
Can I be excused?
That was bad. That was bad. You have hitched your wagon to the wrong team.
Yes.
When your opposition says, "We have your playbook," and it came from one of your players. Right?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
And from your head coach.
Right. He's a mess. His lawyer mistakenly sent all his dicks. Right. That is crazy.
Man.
That's crazy. I wonder if he knew the moment he said, like, oh, shoot.
Medical trainer. Did he use illegal substances to enhance his performance on the field?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
He did.
Oh, man.
So he lied to us.
Right.
Yes. He lied.
They sent those messages. Oh, wow. He said, Lisa said, I believe they sent those messages on purpose. They knew he was lying. That was hilarious when the attorney called him out. Yeah.
I believe that too, Lisa. I really, really do believe that. I believe that those attorneys looked at each other and was like, this is crazy.
Right. We don't like him. We
can't defend this.
Right. You want to get this barred? Do you want to get this barred? I don't
know. You don't tell me that 26 kids and teachers did not die on this day. Right. Okay, you're gonna tell me that. Out of all these funerals that got video and audio and folks mourning, you're gonna say that that these people didn't die.
Oh, we get more graphics from horror movies.
Yeah.
Right. Man. And to have the mother sit in the courtroom and say, for you to tell millions of people that I'm not a real parent, but like I didn't lose my child.
Right.
Like
that's crazy.
You calling me a phony? Like this pain I feel isn't real.
Right.
Actress.
I'm an actress. No, not I'm an actor because they don't like actress anymore.
Oh, okay.
Right. Remember, we changed. We got flight attendants. We don't have stewardesses.
That's true. I didn't know about the actor.
We get in trouble.
I didn't know about the actor.
They all the same now, right?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all actors now.
Duly noted. Duly noted. All right. Yeah, that's crazy though. That's crazy. That's just like a lot of cards are crumbling. That's
the NFL is back.
And I'm loving it.
We're close. There's a player who was drafted by the New Orleans Saints.
That's what I'm fired up about, the NFL. Thank you for bringing that up.
Fired up.
3 days in a row, he got into an altercation.
Wow.
Now we're talking about this is training camp. So you're playing against people on your team.
Right.
Right. Offense versus defense, but
right. It's your people. Right.
This guy was drafted, I think, 16 by New Orleans, and he's an offensive lineman. And he has gotten into it 3 days in a row with 3 different players.
Wow.
And they kicked him out of practice.
Wow.
Now, the Carolina Panthers had the opportunity to draft him, but another guy who was higher rated dropped into their lap in the draft. So they didn't draft this guy. They drafted the other guy. And now they're saying, we got away with that one.
Right.
But he's a knucklehead, and he has a reputation. I mean, he's a physically gifted lineman, but he can't stay out of fights, which is going to hurt.
Yeah.
The New Orleans Saints.
Right.
In a real game.
Right.
3 days in a row. I'm like, what kind of knucklehead are you? You haven't even made the team yet, bro.
Right.
And you're getting into fights. And all 3 people he got into it with were smaller than him. Wow. He got into it at the Senior Bowl, tossing people around like rag dolls.
Okay, so let me ask this then, because I like to take it to a different space. But so he just got drafted. So a young guy, of course.
Just got drafted. 2020.
Just got drafted. Like, is
you know what? Cut Michael Gibson off. Cut him off.
I'm gonna put that up. Sounds like he should have been drafted.
We are officially banning Michael Gibson.
I appreciate that, Michael Gibson. Thank you, sir.
You can't do that, sir.
Is this an anomaly, or has anybody else been this way?
These comments.
No, this ain't new.
He said,
what is that? Man cave.
Cave runs on Cowboys power. My turf, my team.
Cowgirls.
Let's truly. Oh, our family. Right. He said, let's truly pray for him. Definitely. So you said this is not a pattern. I mean, this is nothing new. So people being drafted have felt like they got to come in and whoop everybody out, be the tough man on the team.
Oh yeah. Your boy. Well, I mean that's a little further back. I could go back, but I'll try to stay recent. Who is your boy? The dude on the Dallas Cowboys, Parsons.
Okay.
He came in kicking tail.
Okay.
Yeah, but Michael Parsons came in and just outworked everybody.
Okay.
No, he just outworked everybody. He didn't get kicked out of practice. He wasn't fighting.
No, I'm saying as far as him coming in there, shoving folks and getting respect. Now, I mean, I ain't talking about just Buddy was trying to fight.
I got you.
Right.
Like
he did it wrong. He just did it wrong.
Nobody's mad at Micah.
I got you. Okay.
For what he came in and did. He came in and made his presence known. Okay. But Micah Parsons, you got to remember, he told everybody. He said, if Dallas calls, I'm crying.
Okay.
All he ever wanted was Dallas.
Got you.
It was his lifelong dream to play for Dallas.
Right.
And he says in his mind, you will not forget me, Dallas.
Wow.
So when he gets on the field, he wants to make sure no one forgets him.
So he had a story.
He came on that field last year in training camp and wreaked havoc.
I got you.
And nobody saw it coming. Nobody expected him to be as aggressive. As he was. And he's
my man wasn't aggressive. He was
picking guy on the field.
He was like picking fights with everybody. He just
was, not picking fights.
I'm talking about the other.
Oh, dude. This guy. Yeah, this guy. He's extending the play, holding you too long, throwing you down at the end of the play. Hands in the face. I mean, he just.
But he's dominant though.
Okay.
But dominant. Yeah, he's bad. He's physically gifted.
But when the whistle blows, the play's supposed to stop.
Right, but he keep going.
Yeah.
I guess he's trying to be intimidating. I don't know why.
Yeah, he's trying to. That's what he's trying to do.
I mean, I guess if you're trying to intimidate your team, what you gonna do to the opposing? I guess that'd be the thought. I guess that's the thinking. Someone must have gotten his head. Sometimes some things are a strategy. Some older cat like, listen, what you need to do is.
But what do you think opposing teams are going to take away from this? Irritate him, get under his skin, guaranteed flag.
Right.
You're sending a message that you're the guy to pick on.
Right. That's how we win.
Hold him just a little long. Grab the jersey, but make sure you got some meat.
Right.
As well.
Just irritate. Ooh, right. And we'll win because we'll win penalties.
People will look forward to lining up against it because they know they're going to get 5 yards, 10 yards. Right? Like, I'm going to hand you the ball, but you're not even going to have to run, man. Just hold on.
We're going to get
He can't get out of his own way. Don't worry about
it. It is going to be a challenge.
As long as he's on the line.
If you're doing it in practice, you're going to do it in the game.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Practice.
Absolutely.
Right. You're going to do it in the game.
That's it. That's real, man.
All right, Pastor. It's time. It's time that Richard
hit me with them old sorry 3 minutes of Daddy. Too bad I can't curse. Hit me with that.
My joke. What did Tennessee?
Okay. What?
Same thing. Arkansas.
I knew that one.
I got in trouble the other day because my wife sent me to the grocery store, sent me to Publix, and she said, get 6 cans of Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
I got home and realized I picked 7 up. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use a honeycomb.
That's all you got. Can you just?
Hey, because I got love for him, I gotta sit here and enjoy this buffoonery.
Oh, man.
Why do couples go to the gym?
What's that? Why?
Because they want the relationship to work out.
So I said I haven't had 7 Up in a long time.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I had a 7 Up.
Is it still around? I don't even think. Is it on the shelf?
What kind of drink can be bitter and sweet?
What kind of drink can be bitter?
Reality.
Nah, I can't even. Nope, nothing. Can't not cracking on that one either.
Why do nurses like red crayons? Because sometimes they have to draw blood.
Mama Corey, don't encourage. Mama Corey, don't encourage. All right.
Mama McCoy, you just saying that because that's your tone.
Right.
That is the only reason that
I
you
say
are loving
that
these
to her
jokes.
and she denies it.
That is the only reason you loving these jokes.
I say that to her and she denies it.
She denies it.
What do you call an angry musician that's flipping someone off? An angry singer flipping somebody off.
Oh, angry singer flipping somebody off. What's that?
It's the songbird.
All right, it's 10 o'clock. I got to
It's what is the most detail-oriented ocean?
Hey, I don't really
What is the most
want to know
detail-oriented
that.
ocean? You know this one, the most detail-oriented ocean. The Pacific.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. Riley said, "What is the
guys
name of
enjoy
the
your
president of
weekend.
the USA in 2000?" You dropping a joke. It's a delay, so I'm waiting for it. We're waiting for that point.
Oh,
Then we out.
since somebody else got a joke, what is it, Rollins? Give it to me.
Is the name? Come on, Rollins. Let's go. Is that a, if that's a I would suppose that's a joke. All right. One more pass, then we're gonna get out of here.
Why was the color green so notoriously single?
The color green, so
because he's always so jaded.
Hey man, you guys enjoy your weekend.
Yes, indeed. Know that we love you. God loves you more. Stay safe.
Hey, thanks for rocking with us.
Yes.
You're watching the Brothers of Legacy. We don't stand out.
Joe Biden answered Bush. We'll catch up on that later.
We killed it before we got his answer.
2000. So the answer is George Bush, Joe Biden. Okay, all right. Because 2000 was George Bush, right?
Yeah.
All right. We slow. We'll catch up later. And we'll talk about it on Monday.